Welcome to Pixelpaint. I'm going to be giving you a brief tutorial on how to redeem your special offer and also how to create your canvas print. And we will be going through this step by step so that you are crystal clear on exactly what you need to do next. So let's start with step 1. On the Pixelpaint website, which you can find at pixelpaint.co.nz, hover over the Get Started navigation link and click on the Purchase link that you'll find in the drop down menu. Once you've done that, that'll take you to this page that you see on your screen. Now if you hover down, you'll see a number of different options for different sizes that you can order. I'm going to start off with an A3 canvas, and then you'll see a blank box appears and you need to put a number in there. I'm going to put in 1, and now you'll see a subtotal appears here, and you'll see that also a grand total appears down at the right hand side of the page. Now if I want to put more than one type of canvas in here, you can do so, and then you just update the numbers and you'll see that the grand total updates again. And if you want to remove them, you can just click on the box and it removes it again. So it's as simple as that. Now down the bottom left hand corner of the page, there's a box that you might miss, and it says I have read and agreed to the terms and conditions. So it's really important that you click that, and if you want to read that, you just click on this link here and it opens up another page. Now once you've done that and you're happy with the figures and the numbers of the canvases that you're ordering, then look for this orange button that says login or create account. So I'm just going to click that now. Step 2, we're going to be putting your first name, your last name, your email address and your password twice. So let's do that. And then click on save and continue. Step 3, copy and paste your valid promotional code. So if you scroll down, you'll see this promotional code box down here, and then put in your promotional code, apply discount, and you'll see that if you have a valid promotional code, then it will take the discount amount off and it will leave you with what's due today. Now once you've checked that and it all looks fine, then click on this orange complete my order button down at the bottom right hand side of the page. Step 4, fill out your credit card details and then click on the submit button. Then you'll see this payment complete page with the response being approved, and then click on the next button. Step 5, you'll be taken to the my orders page, which is what you see here, and you'll see a list of vouchers that you have now purchased. Now in order to proceed, you choose the one that you want to proceed with, which is an A3 canvas in this case, and you click on get started. Step 6, you'll see a box here that says select an image from your computer. So click on this button here that says choose file, and I've got one that's sitting on my desktop. It's my son, and I'm going to upload that, and then click on the upload file once you've located the image file that you want to use. And depending on how big your image is, if you're dealing with a very big image, it could take several minutes. In some cases it could take quite a while, so just be patient with that until you see your image come up with the thumbnail on the lower part of the screen here, and it says photo uploaded. So if you've got a small image, it won't take long, but if you've got a very high resolution, very detailed image that's a large number of megabytes, then it could take a little bit longer. Now once you've done that, then hover over the thumbnail of the image and just click on select, and you'll notice that if you scroll down the page, that a larger version of that same image has now appeared with this little animated marquee box around the image. Now one thing you want to do is you want to make sure that this orientation is correct. So if you've got a landscape style image, make sure it's reading landscape. If it's a portrait, make sure that it's switched to portrait. And then you want to choose the type of wrap that you want to use, and to understand what a wrap is, just click on this little question mark next to the drop down menu, and it will give you an explanation of the different styles of wraps that you can do with your image. Okay, and then you can also choose sepia tone or black and white if you want our image editing software to convert that into a sepia or black and white image for you. Now finally what you want to do is if you need to crop the image, then you can just drag the little boxes here on the side of this preview that you see on the screen, and then you can even reposition it. Just be careful that if you're using the right kind of wrap, that it doesn't cut off. See, my son's head here is close to the edge here, and some of these wraps will cut that off. So you just got to make sure that you're using the right type of wrap here. Now I'm going to choose a type of wrap that it's not going to matter. So let's just use Pixel Stretch in this particular case, and that way I'm going to keep everything that I see on this visible part of this preview here. Now once you've done that, click on this I have checked the above and have read and agreed to the terms and conditions. And just note that if you do want to get a reprint, that they're generally $20. So click on that there, and then click on save and continue. Lastly, you fill in your first name, last name, street address, suburb, city and postcode, and make sure you put your phone number in there too, and this will give us enough details that we can send the canvas to the right place, and if there's any questions that we need to ring you up about or contact you about, then we've got your details. Once you've done that, click the save and continue button. And finally, you'll be taken to the order summary page. You'll see a thumbnail of what your image is, and you'll see a number of details here, and if you're happy with all of that, you've checked it all through, then you click on the orange confirm order button. So that's the entire step-by-step process. Now what I recommend that you do is that you go back and watch the video again, and as you're watching the video that you do the steps and follow along. Now if you have any problems at all, our contact details, our phone number and email address are below this video on the bottom of this page.